Hi there, my name is Christina with Four Lake Marketing. I spoke with Gabby the other day about providing a video on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and just dive right in. So as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword. And for example, your future consumer would be typing in home remodeling media PA. Now, when we see a location at the end of that, that tells us that that is a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away. So they have that higher buyer intent. And based off of convenience, they're going to be contacting these three companies first because they are the most visible. In this section right here, this top portion is what we call the Google Map Pack. Now, these are your top three competitors in your local area. And because they are listed in the top three position there, they are going to get the most clicks and then converting to new leads every month. So really important to be listed within this top section here. And whenever I did look, you guys were just a little bit below. So maybe, there you go, right there. So maybe like the ninth or 10th position there. And there's a number of ways on how you can improve your ranking. So one would be to respond to your reviews. So commenting, like thanking all the reviews that you guys have. That'll help you rank higher. Also do weekly posts where you post like project photos or branded photos and have those photos geotagged to that area or your area. Now, why I was saying other areas, because you do service, I'm assuming probably Philadelphia and other areas as well. So if you want to come within that Google Map Pack for those areas, which of course are higher populated areas, so you're going to get more customer outreach, you want to geotag those photos to those areas. Now, you also, so there's something that we do for our clients is what we call citations. Now, that is your contact information essentially. So your address, your phone number, your website URL, your email address. And we really give that information out to as many places as possible, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages. And by Google sees you as, it's like a popularity contest. So the more that Google sees your information listed, the more popular you are seen, and essentially you get ranked above your competitors because you are listed in more places than them. Because we do a little bit of research to see how many of their citations are listed, and essentially we beat that number. So really outranking them by the number of citations, Google sees you as more popular. So that's one thing that we do. And then also to make sure that your business description has 750 characters and make sure that you have keywords within that as well. So that'll really help you rank. Now, this section right here, this is what we call organic listings. These are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words minimum, and that's what we call content. And what drives the content are the keywords within it. So like we see here, home remodeling media PA, right? So having home remodeling media PA all over your homepage, Google is going to index you for that keyword, and they know how to rank you, right? They know where to place you. And by having the more content is better, because the more content that you have on your homepage, Google stays on your website longer because they have Google bots that they pretty much review websites or spam, well, I wouldn't say spam, but crawl websites 24/7 to see what keywords to index you for. And the more content that you have, the better, because then Google stays on your website longer, if that makes sense. And of course, then you get indexed for more keywords. Now, within media, I didn't see you listed within home remodeling, within organic listings, and ideally, you definitely want to be on the first page because 98% of consumers do not get past the first page when looking for a company to contact. And the same went with when I looked up home renovations for Philadelphia, I didn't see you guys listed. And the same for roofing Philadelphia and stucco repair. I didn't see you guys listed. So, and ideally, you definitely want to be in the top three within the organics and also the Google Map Pack, because then you get the most visibility for potential customers. Now, taking a look at these guys right here, actually, you know what, let me backtrack here. Looking at your website, I mean, overall, I think you guys have a great website. There's really nothing I would change. It would just be my main suggestion. We get more content on your homepage. So like we said about like home remodeling media PA or Westchester or Philadelphia, whichever area you want to be listed within, definitely have that keyword all over your homepage so that your website is indexed for the search results, right? So you're found more. And then also too, I would suggest you do have back pages, okay? So like southwest. So instead of saying southeast, I would have it as a specific area because um, counties and areas are not really, they don't really have that high search volume. It's really when you get to that buyer intent keyword with a specific area. So again, like we said, like media, Westchester or Philadelphia, okay, would be my other suggestion. And really get the amount of keyword, or I'm sorry, the amount of content on there. So your close, it just would be mainly getting those keywords within it and the correct keywords. And then also I would suggest doing a service area back page where you have content for each of your service areas, like we said, like Westchester, Philadelphia, and again, have those keywords within it so that you're able to get indexed for those search results for those areas. Now, what I mean by, actually, let me take a look here at what's going on for your, like the behind the scenes of your website. Now, this is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits. And again, it really gives me the behind the scenes to how well your website is working for you, right? So this section right here is what we call like the trust factor of Google, and this is your power rating. And it's okay. These are both on a scale of 100. Ideally, you want these two kind of balanced and you want them moving up. And what we do for our clients is what we call this section right here is referring domains. So that's essentially like shout outs from outside sources. So like websites, blogs, directories. Some are more spammy than others, some are more authoritative. Now, what I mean by shout outs is they would have like your website URL listed. Essentially, a consumer could click on it, right, and get directed back to your website. And we look at the amount that your competitors have. And again, some are spammy, some are more authoritative. You really want to focus on the ones that are more authoritative because it brings more power to your website, helping you rank. Now, this is the keyword section. This is what we see the keywords that are on your website, right? Now, these are branded keywords, right? So you really want to focus on the ones that are the buyer intent keywords because that helps you get your local consumers, right? So this one right here, Stucker Repair Philadelphia, that's a really high volume keyword, right? And you guys are in the 19th position. It looks like your position is dropping. So you really want to bump that up and really get that buyer intent keyword on your website and really help get within the top 3 ranking for that keyword because that's a really high volume keyword. Now this one isn't so much. Um, but like say roofing Westchester, PA, that's another one that has a high volume. And you're in the 21st position. So that would be another one I would recommend to really get in that top 3 position there. Like Philadelphia stucco, that's not so much, right? So you get the idea. Roofers, Westchester, that's a high volume keyword there. And roofing contractor, right? So you get the idea. There's certain buyer intent keywords that are more powerful than others that have more volume. You really want to focus on the ones that has the most volume and get them on your website, right? So that you're able to get search within the organic listings and the Google Map Pack. Now this right here, this is your traffic volume. So this is the amount of people that's reaching out to you every month, whether to get an estimate, to get more information, schedule an appointment, what have you. And that's a good amount of people reaching out to you every month. But let me show you in the power of having some of those high traffic keywords being able to rank within the top position there, the amount of traffic you can get. Now this is a local competitor of yours in the Philadelphia area for stucco repair. Now, so they get about double the amount of traffic volume. And I don't know what their closing rate is, but let's just say 20%. So 20% of that 600 are essentially new customers for them every month. Now, the reason why they have more traffic volume to their website is because, look, see how they're in the 5th position, right? For stucco repair. And that's a high volume keyword there. Now, even though they might be listed in the top position for stucco remediation, that's a national keyword. So somebody could be looking that up in California, right? Not necessarily going to be a local consumer for them, right? You really want to focus on those buyer intent keywords. Now you see plastering Cherry Hill. That's an okay traffic volume. They're in the top position there. But as you can see, right, being ranked in the top position, either in the top 5, really helps bring volume to your website and essentially converting to new consumers. And as you can see, they get about double the amount of traffic volume than you guys, just because they're ranked higher. Okay. And as we can see here, like, I just want to give you some example. Now you see Bucks County, that's an okay one. Montgomery County, right? It's the variations of them. That's a national one, right? Near me, that's a local one we can focus on. But really the Philadelphia one, that's one to really get on your website so you guys can get ranked for that. Now, I know you guys do roofing as well, right? So this is a local competitor of yours for roofing, and they really focus on the Philadelphia area, but look at the volume. Roofers Philadelphia, 800 people searching for that every month. Roofing Philadelphia, 400 people, right? So different variation, but getting them on your website and getting ranked really helps improve your traffic volume and really, again, converting to new customers because as you can see, look at that, a little over 1,000 people reaching out to them every month. And just to consider 20% of that, and I say 20% because that's kind of like the average closing rate for a company, 20% of that new consumers every month just by having the powerful, like the high traffic keywords on their website, getting ranked in the top position for those keywords really helps bring in new leads every month. So I hope this video is helpful. Ideally, that's my main objective, is just to educate business owners on and some suggestions that you can do on your own to really improve your online presence. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. We can get a game plan together and see what we can do to help you out. But otherwise, I just wanted to provide a helpful video to really show you some things that you can do on your own as well. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you take care. Bye-bye.